Okay, I thought I'd do an initial impressions of some saddlebags I got. They're the Nelson Rigg Hurricane Dual Sport saddlebags. They're kind of more budget option. They're about, in Canadian dollars, about $240. In US, that's probably more like $150 or $170. They're a great budget option. They're waterproof. About a fifth as expensive as the Moscow Moto bags, which I definitely am not willing to put that much money into just yet. So yeah, these will be good for a while. They hold about 28 liters, so 14 liters per side. And then they have expandable storage, so there's buckles on the top and buckles on the back. So you can put things like this little 5-liter Hurricane bag. You can buckle it over. You could have one on each side, so you could add 10 liters that way. And then you could also add something like this Hurricane. This is the 40 liter, I think. I don't think they make it in 40 anymore. I think they make it in 30 liter. Because there used to be a 40 liter and a 20 liter, and now there's just a 30 liter, I think. But basically it'd fit on like that. And there's little D-rings that you can use to strap a big bag down on the top right here on each side. So that's great. You can strap a bag on top too. So good for long trips. I've just wanted saddlebags to keep the weight low for carrying my tools with me when I go on day rides and stuff like that, and I can keep snacks and lunch and stuff in them. So yeah, and then what else is there to say? It's a bit of a complicated thing. I wouldn't say it's complicated. It's just a bit painful to get set up on the bike. I'm not sure if there's any bags that aren't painful to get set up that are rackless. But basically all you do is you attach these little hooks onto your fender, pull this tight, and then run through this buckle, and then you can tighten them a little bit again. You want to make sure these little Velcro straps are about the width of your seat. And then there's another little strap that it runs along the bottom of the bag through some D-rings and stuff, and then through this buckle, and then you can just put it around somewhere on your frame and tighten it. I put it around my passenger peg because it's just a good place to mount it. And then you can see nice and far away from my chain. And then on this side, it's nice and far away from my exhaust. And I have a high exhaust. This isn't the stock exhaust. But you can see there's lots of space here. Nothing's going to touch that exhaust. So once you tighten that, these things are solid. Like you can see, they're not going anywhere. So I like it so far. And I'll do a full review at some point once I've used these a whole bunch and had some crashes to see if they tear, because I suspect if they do, it'll be like a contact point right along the side here probably, or down here. Probably along the side. It'll probably catch here and then do something like that. I always carry Gorilla Tape, which is basically just better duct tape for things like that. If it tears open, then I can kind of put it back together temporarily. I'd be surprised if I did that though. These are pretty loose. Like they'll flex with a hit, right? So we'll see if they rip or not. Doubt it. So yeah, pretty happy with those. And I'm happy with the setup. It's very flexible. Like I can slap this 5-liter little Hurricane bag right on the top here for day rides too. So I can put my lunch in here or a spare jacket or something, and then have all my stuff in here because I carry a full set of tools, air pump, spare tubes, and that takes up quite a bit of space, but good to have in case something goes wrong. Yeah, so hope that was helpful for someone who's thinking about getting these bags, and it's kind of nice to see what it looks like on a T7 if somebody's thinking of putting them on T7. I don't think they look that bad, so thanks for watching.